Alrighty, as we're about to begin game number 6, the Sirloins have been doing some work. They are now 5-1. We must be... What is up with the Bowmen only having 4 games played? I don't know what's going on down there. That's kind of weird. But the Sirloins are 5-1, and only the top team from each division in this league makes it to the playoffs. So the Melonheads are really going to have to capitalize on some games against the Sirloins. I believe they match up 3 times this year. Let's go ahead and look at the league leaders real quick. So in our batting stats, batting average, home runs, and runs batted in, right now Tony Del Vecchio is the only person representing our team. Pitching wise, we're going to look at the main stats. Wins, Amir Khan has 2. Del Vecchio does have that 0 ERA. Unfortunately, Amir Khan hasn't had any saves. Strikeouts, Kenny Kawaguchi did put himself into the top. Del Vecchio is also in the top for whip. Nobody walks anybody. Kenny Kawaguchi's got a good strikeouts per 9. Let's see how we are in stolen bases. I bet we're up there in stolen bases. We sure are. We have the top 3 in stolen bases. We're just very aggressive. Runs scored, Dante Robinson also put himself up there. So we're going to go ahead and play the 3-1 Bowmen. This is another tough game here for the Melonheads. They need this win big time. I don't know. Let's see. I know Mikey Thomas isn't hitting so well. So let's move him and Tony Del Vecchio. Alright. Let's see if we can produce some more runs this way. Last game there were some runs produced. Don't get me wrong. But let's see if we can get a few more. Amir Khan does have the primary position of third base and can play the rest of the infield. Maybe we see a little shakeup if Pete Wheeler doesn't get this figured out. But we're only 5 games into the season, so here we are for game number 6. If you did notice, the ego's at 55. It was at 50 to start. I did move it up just a little bit, even though we are about 500. So we will see if we regret upping the difficulty just a tad. Ooh, I like this stadium. Look at this field. The Melonheads are performing in front of a large crowd of Bowman fans tonight. Let's see if Pete Wheeler can get something started. He's batting .214, no home runs, no RBIs. That is right where he wanted it, and I didn't even see it because of that. This dude's got all white uniform. Pete Wheeler, it seems to me that Pete Wheeler has too much of an uppercut right now. Everything he's hitting is lofted into the air, and it's just not right. Look at Dante. 417, a home run, 2 RBIs, and as we know, he leads the league in stolen bases. He had a huge game yesterday, which is why they ended up winning. Dante is going to beat out the diving shortstop's throw. Big time play. Dante is definitely going to be stealing after 5 or 6 stolen bases last game. I believe it was 5. He's going to continue to swipe these bags. You really can't blame him. Why is Pablo Sanchez swinging at that pitch? The worst part is I'm in control of him. You hate to see it. The ball's low and in the dirt. Dante gives Pablo plenty of opportunities to drive in runs, and Pablo hasn't necessarily been doing it on a regular basis. If that gets through, it's a hit. Or, wow, no kidding. But if that gets through, it is a run, so that dive does save the Bowmen from going down 1-0 here. Here's Keisha Phillips. She's going to hit it right back at the pitcher, but he's going to recover and get out number 3. No runs scored for the Melonheads. Here is the Melonheads' arguably best pitcher, even though Kawaguchi pitched very well last game. Angela Del Vecchio had a fantastic start her first time out. So we will be looking to see if she can build off of that great start last time. She's making quick work of them so far. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You love to see it. Look at this guy's haircut. It's very interesting. I kind of like the white uniforms. Del Vecchio's got an itchy butt. She had to scratch it before that pitch. Definitely could be a ploy to distract the hitter. You don't see too many uh-oh, that ball's going to get by Pablo. It's going to roll its way into the gap. It's a slow roller. He's going to stop at first. I don't think he was hustling out of the batter's box because he stops at first base on a ball that should have easily been extra bases. That ball was slowly rolling into the gap. And next thing you know, he's still at first base. That curveball, whoa. Ooh, you wanted it. High heat. See you later. Whoo! Valdez goes down swinging. All right, Tony Del Vecchio batting 455. Did get moved up in the lineup. Mikey Thomas has been struggling. A lot of the team has been struggling. Some small ball last game is the reason they got a lead and ended up winning on the walk-off. That did look low. Amir Khan has some power. He hasn't really gotten to use it much this year. Oh, he gets this one off the end of the bat. It's going to the right side. The second baseman camped under it. Easy out number 2. Here is Mikey Thomas batting 182. He got moved down in the lineup as he is struggling as of late. He's going to try and earn his spot back up, but he has really just not performed. He did have that home run that was big, but other than that home run, I don't know if he's even got a hit. Him and Pete Wheeler are leaving openings on the tee. Oh, but he does get a hold of this one. That ball is deep. Gone! Mikey Thomas! The streak continues. I talk smack on one of my players, and they come through. 436. Second home run of the year for Mikey Thomas.
Is this real life?
Gives the Melonheads the lead here in the top of the second. That's what you love to see. Stephanie Morgan, the catcher, gets a hold of it. She turns on it. Back-to-back home runs.
Ah! Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
Get off me, baseball. Let's go, Melonheads. That's what you like to see. 410 out of the catcher, Stephanie Morgan. Her first home run and RBI of the season. And the dab. Why not? Our team is lame. Let's continue it. Here's the pitcher, Angela Del Vecchio. She gets a hold of one. Right center field. 3 straight home runs for the Melonheads. This is unheard of. The pitcher, Angela Del Vecchio, hits the 3rd straight home run for the Melonheads. They are now up 3-0. If you are Pete Wheeler, this is the chance you have to get a hit. Everyone else on your team has made this pitcher feel horrible about himself. You have got to do something, and he didn't.
You suck.
You hate to see that, but not until 3 home runs for the Melonheads. Holy cow, what an exciting inning for our Melonheads. And they take a 3-0 lead over the Bowmen. And you got to think, with Angela Del Vecchio pitching, that could be all you need today. We will see, though. Unreal. You know, we watched them score runs in a very strange fashion last game. They scored quite a few runs, but it really didn't look like the offense was clicking. And then today, they've got 3 home runs out of the bottom 3 people of their lineup. I don't think he's going to get there, but he's going to give a little Charlie hustle. There's a lot of foul territory in this park. Almost made for a great play. That 0-1 curveball, Pablo, but no one's at first. Mikey Thomas almost went for the play, but he does scoot over for out number 3. Here's Dante Robinson. This guy is on fire. He swung at a terrible pitch, and he still almost beats it out. His mojo goes down. Unreal. He is really an emotional guy, apparently, as his mojo instantly went down. Pablo Sanchez fouls this one straight back. Pablo Sanchez pops this one straight up. You hate to see it from Pablo Sanchez, as you really expect more from him. Here's Keisha Phillips, another person you kind of expect more from. Keisha's going to hit a hard grounder to second, out number 3. Melonheads go down 1-2-3 relatively easily. Bottom of the 3rd now. Straight up to Stephanie Morgan. Del Vecchio is making quick work of this Bowman's team. They are not getting a chance to get anything started, as they're up there swinging first pitch pretty much every at bat. Could this be the start of a rally now as the leadoff single for the Bowmen? Let's see how Del Vecchio works. Last time she pitched very, very well. Really made a name for herself out there. This time it's going to find the alley. We got an interesting circumstance here. I don't know how to intentionally walk, so we're going to throw balls, and if he swings, he swings. Because I don't want any chance of him getting a hold of something and driving in this run. We are trying to set up that double play ball. That will be ball number 4. Del Vecchio setting up the double play. Let's see if she can get a weak ground ball to third. That's going to be a really tough turn, and they're going to get nobody on the attempt. It is now 3-1. I don't know. I think Ahmed Khan needed to just go to first base, take his medicine, get the out, but instead he tries to turn the tough double play, and they get nobody instead. Somehow that's a strike called. Wow. That ball looked rather low, but she's going to go right back to it. There are no pass balls in this game, apparently. Fooled him with the fastball, strikes him out, gets out of the jam. Melonheads still have the lead, 3-1. Let's see if the Melonheads can get something going here again. That ball is right where Del Vecchio wanted it, and he again hits the ball very hard right at somebody. Here's Ahmed Khan. For a guy who hit the first home run of the season for this team, he really hasn't done much else. That is a line drive to left fielder. He's going to back up a couple steps and have it easily. Here's Mikey Thomas. He did hit a home run, so he's locked in now, apparently. It's interesting how one home run can change your entire approach. And he is locked in now. Mikey Thomas is going to put this one into foul territory. There's plenty of ground. Out number 3. Inning over. Melonheads still have a 3-1 lead. Not much pressure put on the Bowmen, though, other than those home runs. Hopefully it's enough. Keisha Phillips right to her. Out number 1. She sneezes. That's you, bless you. Right past diving Pete Wheeler. These Melonheads have a 3-1 lead here, but it is now a lot of pressure as they have got the tying run at the plate now with that one-out single. You always got to keep that in mind. Pete Wheeler can't get to this ball either. Oh no, Dante misplays it. This could be a trouble. This is gonna be trouble. It is 3-2 now. You gotta imagine Angela Del Vecchio's day is finished. Not that she pitched bad, but it seems they have her number now. They're gonna bring in Sydney Weber to try and get out of the jam and keep this game intact. This ball is deep. Left field. Tony Del Vecchio going back. He's gonna have it though. I was a little nervous there. I don't know about you. That was scary. I thought this game was going to be over. That ball is over Pete Wheeler's head, though. That is going to be a 2-out single, 2-out double to tie the ball game. And once again, the Melonheads have now blown the lead that they've given themselves. And now they just need to escape this inning with a chance to win without giving up the lead. They get out number 3, a little tag team action. Ahmed Khan dives. Pete Wheeler scoops it up and saves the possible chance of extending the inning. Here's Stephanie Morgan. She did hit her first home run her last at bat. Uh-oh. A little flare out of the reach of the third baseman. She's going to get another chance. Second life. Grounder to first. Out number 1. The Melonheads need something here. Jocinda Smith was the hero in last night's ball game. Let's see if she can do something here in the top of the 5th again to give her team a chance here late in the ball game. She's battling. Jocinda rips a 1-out single. You might have to find somewhere for Jocinda to play the way she's hitting the ball currently. Pete Wheeler gets a hold of one deep left field. Not enough. Pete Wheeler seems to be swinging for the fences, and yet he doesn't have the power to hit it over. I'm not sure what to do with Pete Wheeler as he just cannot get anything going. But here's a guy who's definitely locked in. That's down the line. That's a fair ball. Dante Robinson is going to easily pick up 2. Maybe not. A big throw. Barely in there. What a play by the right fielder. Here's Pablo Sanchez. He needs to come up clutch for his team here. They are not going to pitch to Pablo Sanchez. There's extreme pressure right now on the pitcher. Pablo Sanchez is on fire, and they are not going to face him here with 2 outs, second and third. Instead, they're going to load the bases, play at any base for Keisha Phillips. Let's see how that works out for him. 2-0 to Keisha Phillips. Keisha! Should be a routine out. It is. The Melonheads cannot capitalize there. Amir Khan, who is the wins leader on this team, is going to come in and try and prevent the Bowmen from ending the game. If he can get out of this, we will see extra innings and possibly another win for Amir Khan as a reliever. Unfortunately, several of his wins are because he's blown his own saves, but we will see what happens here. Big curveball. See you later. He drops the bat. He is absolutely flabbergasted at that strike call. There's 2 outs now. Amir Khan looking to make quick work, trying to get the Melonheads a chance to go in and continue the momentum they had. Last inning, strike 3! Woo! Amir Khan gets them out of it. And now the Melonheads have a chance to continue their momentum here in the top of the 6th. Extra innings. Can they come through and give themselves a lead? They need it because the fillets, the sirloins, the porterhouses, the steak team, the team with the steak mascot, whatever their name was, I believe they're the sirloins, does have a 5-1 record, and they need to take that from them. That's out number 2 here in the extra innings. I'm a little nervous, but Mikey Thomas seems to only get home runs or out. So let's see if maybe he can hit one here. And he's going to get handcuffed on a ball he should never have swung at. Out number 3. The Melonheads are going to have to continue in extra innings. Pablo Sanchez makes a good play at second. Out number 1. Man, you got to think the Melonheads blew a good chance on 3 home runs. They had bases loaded and an opportunity to score some more runs. They didn't get it. I don't know. It's hard to say with this team what is considered a good offensive outing, because it feels like, you know, if you look at the box score at the end of this, you're going to feel like they played pretty well. But it feels like there's been a lot of missed opportunities and a lot of players still really struggling to hit the ball. That ball's in the dirt. Not a good pitch. We will see. Can the Melonheads get out of this? That's going to be past diving Pete Wheeler again. Amir Khan in a little bit of trouble here. 1 out. Winning run on second base. I don't know if you trust anyone else to do this. They're going to try and they will not test Dante's arm. Bases loaded. 1 out. Here is Bo Wells. He is 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. This guy is really hitting the ball. Oh, Mikey Thomas!
That's not great. That's terrible.
The error from Mikey Thomas. And they lose. No! Mikey. Mikey. No. Mikey, what are you doing? Oh man, what a heartbreaker.